Hi there, I'm Rob Reed. I'm East London based artist. I've been practicing art ever since I graduated from uni. That was at 2009, so for 2 years now, and pretty much what I'm focusing at the moment is kind of stepping away from being like a student or even a graduate artist, so taking it more serious, and for that I'm kind of focusing on exhibitions, not so much like with other people, but just kind of like putting them out there to help others, like curating. And one of them that I'm doing recently is the Contemporary Romantics at Degree Art. The Contemporary Romantics exhibition is a banding of several artists who all focus on a similar subject really, and the theme that we're all looking at is kind of looking at the emotion of romanticism but in a contemporary text. And it's not to say that we're trying to just reappropriate it for nowadays and just trying to say, like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. But it's a kind of showing a continuation of the emotion of it, in the sense that it's not a dead sort of tradition. It's more alive than it is today than it was in the past. And the most important thing that we're looking at is, obviously, myself and these works, is that the ideal landscapes and like the pristine sceneries that Friedrich and Turner presented us back in the past is now become sort of these images, these more humble tones, and like these more, it's more found in your backyard as opposed to out there, and like this kind of sense of freedom. And I think that's a bit more important for people nowadays, because obviously that's not available to everyone. And like I say, it's the beauty of it is in your own backyard, and obviously most people are completely oblivious to this, and hence why myself and all the other artists in the show are striving to present. My paintings in relation to the show, I would like to say, did stem like the whole idea. It was pretty much based on my own practice, and as I said beforehand, the show is a banding of artists who work alike. And for me personally, it was like trying to scout people and just trying to network together, because essentially, if you're going to be an artist in the field, you have to kind of find people who work like you and share the same sort of ideas and same sort of mindsets, because that's the way how you improve. You bounce off each other, you share ideas. Otherwise, if you're just stuck in your studio by yourself, it's not getting anywhere in my eyes. You're just too isolated, and you need to do sort of shows like this. And from this show is, like I say, stem from my own practice in a kind of urge to find others alike. Some of the artists that I find very interesting, and it's evident in this painting as well, is George Shaw. But I'm not trying to, kind of just emulate him as much as I admire his works. But other works in particular that kind of showing through my practice are likes of Elizabeth McGill, Miriam Vlaming, and Peter Doig. Mainly because they all focus on a similar subject as I am, like the kind of seeking the idyllic in the modern age, and the sense of like these dream-esque landscapes. And that's kind of what I want to achieve in this painting here in particular, where we have this landscape. Although the locations aren't known themselves, they kind of present a universal idea to everyone to which they can relate to. And like the kind of gradient and like the marks here, as like a worn-out photograph, it's kind of like an old historical artifact, as if to say, like, well, it's a past tradition, and it's still going strong today. Its message is poignant. It's not so much how it's painted, or the stuff. It's more of what the idea presents to audience, and that's the key thing I'm trying to educate people on, really. For people who are buying from like the grassroots up, I think is a lot more encouraging for this industry, because if you're just buying big names, I mean, I've seen it happen before in Sotheby's and Christie's. It's just a playboy's game, really. They're just buying big names for the sake of it. But those who truly seek out original and raw talent, I think are true pioneers, because they're looking for something that, that they're the real passionate people about art. And okay, they don't have to spend big, but it's good for the artist, I'm not going to lie, but it's more of a encouraging sensation, because it means like a real connection. It's the ebb and flow of the business. It just makes things more unique. The show we've got coming up soon, Contemporary Romantics, features many artists who work in different styles, and that's Gemma Grundon, Michael Hammond, John Hainsworth, and myself, of course. And that runs from July 13th to July 31st. So 2 weeks viewing at the Degree Art Gallery, so plenty of time to see these works. And of course everyone is invited to the private view, which is July 14th, and that's from 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. So plenty of time and hopefully plenty of booths. So thank you. My question, even then I was like nervous, but we'll see how it comes out. Just hope no dribbling.